Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be solving LeetCode 209 minimum size subarray sum. So we're given an array of positive integers called nums and a positive integer target, and we want to return the minimal length of a subarray whose sum is greater than or equal to the target. So in this case, for 7, it would be 4 and 3, which is the size 2. It wouldn't be 4, 1, 2 because that's larger than the smallest one we can find, even though it still adds up to 7. So you should know right away from looking at this problem that this is a sliding window question. So we're going to initialize a result variable to infinity, and we can solve this using a sliding window technique and a prefix sum. So initially, our sliding window is going to cover the first element in the array, and we're going to keep increasing the size of the sliding window towards the right. If our prefix sum, or the sum of all the elements in the window, ever become greater than or equal to the target, we're going to start shrinking our window from the left until the prefix sum becomes less than the target. And while we're doing that, and every iteration that we do that, we're going to compare our the size of our window, so how many elements are in our window, to the result, and we're going to change it to the result if it's less than the result. So this can be better understood with an example. And so we're going to start at the first element, and we're going to first check, is this greater than or equal to the target, the prefix sum. The prefix sum is 2, and that's not greater than 7. So we're going to increase the size. Now it's 5. That's not greater than 7 or equal to 7. So we're going to increase our size. Now it's 6. That's not greater than or equal to 7. So we're going to increase our size again. And now we're at 8. So 8 is greater than or equal to 7. So now we're going to, so the size of this window is 4. And we're going to compare it to result. 4 is less than infinity, so we can change the result to 4. Now we're going to start shrinking our sliding window. We shrunk it. Is this still greater than or equal to 7? No, it's not. So we're not going to compare it to result again. We're going to start increasing from the right again. Now our prefix sum is 10, which is greater than or equal to 7. So we're going to compare it to result. It's 4, so we don't have to change anything because this one's also 4. Now we're going to shrink it from the left because it's greater than or equal to 7. Our prefix sum is now 7. And the length of the window is 3. So we can replace 4 with 3. And we're going to shrink it once again. Now it's 6. So that's less than our target. So we're going to start moving to the right again. Now we reached a point where it's 9. And that's the size of this is 3, and the result's already 3, so we don't have to change anything. Now we're going to start shrinking from the left. We see that it's 4, 3, and the size of the window is 2. So we're going to replace the result with 2. And we're going to start shrinking again because it's greater than or equal to 7. And now we reach the end. We can't go much further, and we can return our answer, which is 2. We're going to initialize a left pointer to the start of the array, and then a sum. This is going to be our prefix sum, and we're going to initialize it to 0. And we're going to initialize the result to infinity. So in Python, we can do infinity like this. And then our right pointer is simply just going to be in the for loop, and we can do that like this. So in every iteration, we're going to calculate increase our prefix sum, and we're going to increase it by the value that we're adding, which is the right pointer, because the right pointer is increasing. And now we're going to check, is our prefix sum greater than or equal to the target? If it is, we're going to compare result to to the length of our window, which is going to be the right pointer minus the left pointer plus 1. And then we're going to start moving our sliding window towards the right from the left. So we're going to shrink it from the left towards the right. And we can do that by getting rid of the leftmost value from our prefix sum and moving the left pointer towards the right by 1. And this is going to keep going until our prefix sum is once again less than the target. And that's pretty much it for this for loop. And there's a case that we have to handle. So if we can't find enough elements to sum up to our target, we have to return 0. And we can check this if the result is still infinity at the end. That means we couldn't find enough elements to sum up to our target. But if it's not infinity, then we can simply return the result. So let's check if our code works. It looks like it works.